Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's great to have you guys here. Hope you guys are having a great day. Today's we're gonna be talking about something kind of fun, something interesting. These guys, Vegito and Gogeta, the third year LRs, eventually are gonna get EZA'S. And over on the channel, we're gonna be doing a lot of EZA talk, a lot of discussion talk, because right now we're finally getting back to the point where I'm not having to absolutely milk every single part of the anniversary. We're done. I think we're pretty much done here, man. So now we can finally talk about other things, which is cool. I enjoy making these video topics. If you guys enjoy it too, make sure to hit that subscribe button, man. It goes a long way. This is typically the type of content I make for everybody who's been on the channel for a while. Just kind of talking about things that could happen, different aspects of the game, and we're going to see a lot more discussion videos coming out of the gates. Obviously, with any new stuff as well, I always kind of keep it in the middle with trying to do both. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. So yes, these guys will get easy at some point. And the other thing I want to say is these guys have aged so tremendously well that people nowadays are saying that these guys have aged better than the 5th year LRs and that they've been aged better than the 4th year LRs. So I don't know if I completely agree with that statement, because I do like the 5th year LRs. I do like them. I do like the 4th year ones too. I would just say they've aged really well, just to kind of give myself a peace of mind. I think the last 3 years of anniversary units have done well. They do well in different content, obviously. But the thing is, I would say that these guys, these two have aged very well for the type of content that we currently have. Because again, it's just a straightaway defense, offense, no building up at all. They have over 100k defense. They're able to hit like 4 or 5 million attack stats. And then after 6 turns, you get their transformation and they become gods, right? Like Super Vegito, still an absolute freaking monster of a unit. And Gogeta, simply as well, right? He's still very good. Effective against all types, hitting big numbers, and 150% attack and defense with the stats that they currently are rocking are very good, right? They have to lower this guy's attack a bit and give him a bit more defense, but they have to, obviously, with his counters, they got to keep it safe. They can't go too crazy. So I do understand why they made that split decision on, making him, lowering his attacks out a little bit, because when this guy counters, it is godly. I'm sure you guys have used them. So at some point, we've seen pretty much everything from first year for the most part got EZA, and second year from like Dokan Fest. We're entering the new era where it's going to be the one, it's going to be Rose, Tech Vegito Blue, Kefla, Gohan, and all these other units that are going to be coming out, which I'm going to be making videos for, by the way. I'm just talking about, each unit in particular, talking about where they're at currently. And we're going to be doing the same thing here with Vegito and Gogeta. So this is my, I'm just going to throw this in the air now. I think 7th year anniversary could possibly be a new Vegito and Gogeta variant card. I'm thinking they could do something more with like Blue Fusion-esque style thing versus like doing it like this. For example, doing a Goku and Vegeta, right? On both, like doing like a 3rd year variant, like you're doing like the worldwide stuff. You're doing it like these guys right here, but they do it with Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta, right? I think that would work out. I think that would be really cool, having a Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta, or even, I don't really want to do base form, but I think Blue would be cool, and then they transform into a Blue Vegito, and then like the same thing for Gogeta. Kind of doing that, I think would be very cool. And we've seen it with, since we already have the base form for STR Vegito, I guess I don't really want them to do the same thing. So I think just rocking them with Super Saiyan Blues, or maybe making one base and one not base, would be pretty cool too. Then having them transform into Vegito Blue and having one transform into Gogeta Blue would be pretty cool. I think that would sell like crazy. Absolutely, there's no way that it wouldn't. I would go pretty nuts. And what better way to make that celebration even more hype by EZA'ing units that created that joint force type of deal, which is these guys. So I do think there's a possibility of all that happening. The reason why I say that is because obviously Vegito and Gogeta sell like crazy. We saw how well they sold during the 5th year, and as of right now, the trend was 3rd year was these guys, Super Saiyan 4s. 5th year, Vegito and Gogeta again. 6th year, they went to UI Goku and Vegeta. And then maybe 7th year could go back to Vegito and Gogeta, because obviously it sells like freaking hotcakes. And I think that would be a perfect time to implement these guys' EZAs into the game, because I think that would be insane. Imagine, bro. So what they could even do for these guys, Obviously, just give them I would just bump this up to 150% attack and defense to both of them. I think just a clear 150% attack and defense is like literally all they could do. They need to do. Then put raises attack and defense for 1 turn. That is like, I think by just literally adding that, that will just put them like in a whole different ball game just by doing that. Like the most bare minimum, and then with their actual transform states, again, just increase the actual percentage. So again, 150%. Maybe after 4, for example, let's say Super Vegito needs to get hit 4 times, he gets an extra 40% attack and defense. This guy here needs to get 4 attacks in, gets an extra 40% attack and defense, but they give him a medium chance of launching an additional super attack. I think by just adding those little tiny things, those little tiny upgrades would put them into like a whole different spectrum, in my opinion. I think we could see these guys just go over beyond easily by just doing something like that. They really don't need to make these guys broken. I don't think they need to go beyond that because they're already so good. They've aged very, very well. I mean, honestly, these guys are sick. I like them a lot still. So when they actually get their EZA'S, I don't think they're going to do a whole lot. I think it's gonna be like very Go Frieza EZA, not LR SDR Broly EZA, where they're just gonna like throw little minor things on these guys, but it'll be enough to put them into that S, like maybe triple S ranking type of deal, right? Because they're still very good. These guys are exceptionally very good. They do a phenomenal job, pre-transformed and transformed, and really just give them a bit more attack and defense, because remember, their stats do not get increased when they EZA as an LR, so just giving them a bit more attack and defense is literally all these guys realistically need. They don't really need a whole lot more than that, personally. Right? I think that is definitely still up in the air. I mean, things could change, right? Things could definitely kind of change here. But I would probably say that these guys could have a pretty high possibility during the 7th year anniversary. So we'll find out, though. We'll definitely find out and see what's going down. I'm hoping that's the case, that these guys do get an EZA because they're amazing, they deserve it, and then that way that opens up the floodgates to the Super Saiyan 4s getting an EZA at some point, which they could definitely get more of a workaround. Their percentages are not very high. These guys have very high percentages, that's the problem, so I don't know how much they're actually going to add to them. I'm expecting like maybe an extra 20 to 30% attack and defense on their overall percentages. And other than that, maybe giving the physical Gogeta a medium chance of launching an additional super attack. That would be cool too. Or maybe just adding that into both of them in this form, like giving them a have a medium chance of launching a super. That's it. On top of 150% attack and defense, I think that would just be perfect. I don't think they got to do much more than that. I think that works and it's beautiful. And yes, boys. So if you guys enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. We're on a road to 5,000 subscribers. We're done here. Fun little talk video, and we're gonna have more of these, so get ready, stay tuned, and let's keep going, man. So I'll see you guys later. Have a great rest of your day or night, depending on when you guys watch this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace out. Bye bye.